Hi, Jim Urban here with Urban Companies Real Estate. I'm here with Derek Couse. Welcome to Saturday Spotlight. I want to take a few minutes to ask Derek a few questions. He's with Pinnacle Mortgage. And so, Derek, how long have you been in the business of mortgage?
Out on my own, I've been doing mortgage loans for 9 years now.
Describe your office and your team so that everybody has an understanding of what your office setup is like and what your team is like.
Yeah, we're located in Lakewood, Colorado. We're owned locally by two gentlemen. We do everything out of our office there in Lakewood, so originate the loan, process the loan, underwrite the file, close the loan, fund the loan.
So that's actually pretty rare, isn't it, that you actually, a mortgage company does all their underwriting right in-house? Is that pretty rare?
It is. It's hard to find these days. It seems like more and more companies have to send the file out to their main office, say in California or Chicago.
Where did we meet and how long ago was that?
If I remember right, it was back in about 95 or 96, and I was an assistant to another mortgage officer at the time. And he ended up getting out of the business, and I went out on my own and was lucky enough to stay in touch with you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I can remember back then, Derek was just awesome as far as the assisting he did for this other loan originator. I knew that he would be good in the mortgage business himself on his own, so I'm glad you
appreciate that.
Stuck on the path.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
For sure. So since you've been out on your own, how many clients have you actually helped now?
It's been just short of 500, so including purchases and refinances, running just under 500 clients.
That's pretty impressive. So Derek, what makes you different than your typical loan originator or loan consultant?
That's a good question. I guess what I'd like to say is the fact that I really take each transaction personal. I'm really in it for the best interest of the client, so we sit down and we look at their long-term goals. You know, we don't just automatically assume a 30-year fixed rate is going to be best for them.
And so what inspires you and what gives you this desire to give this kind of exceptional service? Because, you know, a lot of the typical lenders out there just don't give this personal service that you're talking about. So what inspires you to do that?
A couple different things. I guess first off is it can be an overwhelming experience, and I know, you know, if my parents happen to go buy a new home, it's something they haven't done for 20 years, I would want somebody to sit down with them and really have their best interest at heart, explain everything in detail, not just assume that they know what they're doing. And then on the flip side, you know, there's nothing like helping somebody purchase their first home and sit at the closing table and see them get their keys to their first home for the first time, and the smile that they get.
So what areas of town do you actually service here in the Denver area?
Yeah, the majority of clients are certainly in the Denver metro area, but I am licensed in all of Colorado, so anywhere in Colorado I could blend in.
We're kind of in a refinance boom, so to speak, because, you know, the rates are really good right now. So do you actually service some of the refinance business as well that's out there?
Yeah, absolutely. I do refinance transactions. We actually stay in touch with our clients and have software that, if it looks like it might be an opportunity to save some money with the lower interest rates.
What would be a reason why someone might refinance too often?
You know, the media likes to tell you how low rates are, and rates definitely are low, but what you don't want to do is, you know, if you bought a home 2 years ago and say your interest rate was at 5%, and then a year ago you refinanced at 4 3/4, and now rates are 4 or 4 1/4, and you refinance. What people don't remember is you pay closing costs every time you refinance.
Yeah.
So what you need to make certain of is that you're recouping the cost of those closing costs through your interest savings each time you refinance.
Well, let me just wrap this up here by saying that Derek is one of the top lenders on our reference list, and he does a phenomenal job for us here at Urban Companies at the Home Referral Team. And so we're just glad to have you as a part of our team. You're like the glue that keeps the transaction together. So I just want to thank you so much for being a part of that and for the kind of service that you are giving our clients. And I certainly want to endorse Derek. What would be the most efficient way for somebody to get a hold of you?
Yeah, the two easiest ways are probably phone, which is the cell phone 303-913-4057, or email. Email works great. People are busy, and if that's the easiest way to contact somebody, that's fine as well. Email is first initial D and then my last name, Couse, C-O-U-S-E, and that's at Pinnacle, P-I-N-N-A-C-L-E. urban-mortgage spelled out.com.
Well, Derek, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
For coming out here and doing this today.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.